YouTube? This is your boy Big Papa back with another reaction. So, I am a huge NF fan. I just watched NF Lost a couple weeks ago, and it featured Hopsin. I've never listened to Hopsin, and then I see that Hopsin has released some new stuff here. So I thought I would go back and react to a Hopsin song and see what kind of rapper. I don't know really anything about Hopsin other than everybody talks about Hopsin. So anyway, I'm going to go in here and check this out and do a reaction to it and see what I'm getting myself into here. And as soon as I get this screen up, we're going to go for it. Wish me luck. Rough night.
Marcus fucking Hopsin, my guy, what up? Don't mean to intervene. How are things going? Talk to me. How you living, G? You look so confused right now. Do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally. I love it, dude. Staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies. Look at yourself in disbelief, struggle with your identity. Stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically.
Okay, so I think that is probably his conscience, his past, talking to himself. He looks very successful, and Hopsin's staying in a, well, they're both Hopsin, but he's staying in a ragged room. Looks like he may have lost his way or fallen off. I heard he quit rapping for a while, so let me go back and listen again, see what I get out of it.
Right now, do you remember me? Cause I've been with you since a teen, fucking you up mentally. I love it, dude. Staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies. Look at yourself in disbelief, struggle with your identity. Stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically.
Yeah, so staying in his head, rent for free rent, making sure he keeps his crazy tendencies. So he's stopping himself on his success and making mistakes. I'm assuming to mess it up, or he's just really
staying inside your head with a rent is free. I'm just here to make sure you keep all your crazy tendencies. Look at yourself in disbelief, struggle with your identity. Stuck in depression until you diagnosed with it clinically. How's your love life? It's still a trifling mess? Nigga, you 35, you haven't found a wifey yet? I mean, if I was you, would I be stressed? Yes. I guess a mail order bride is nice, it might be best. So how did you manage to get rich yet be so empty? Constantly stuck in a deep.
How did you manage to get rich and be so empty? I mean, he is rapping about a lot of the same things that NF raps about. The feelings of depression, he having all this money, he doesn't really care about the money. Looks like he's battling some demons, so I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out.
It might be best. So how did you manage to get rich yet be so empty? Constantly stuck in a deep old frenzy. Maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. Bro, you got a life that we don't envy, and I bet suicide must be so tempting. Do it. Wait, hold up. Damn. Fuck's wrong with me? I can't.
We think that suicide might be so tempting, so he's really battling some kind of depression. I want to go back and hear that a little bit more.
Maybe your ego ain't eco-friendly. Bro, you got a life that we don't envy, and I bet suicide must be so tempting. Do it. Wait, hold up. Damn. Fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, doors this bigger. Reminding my favorite.
I can't leave me alone with me. Boy, that's a relatable thing, you know. I think I've talked in a couple, sometimes my mind just, I overanalyze and I overthink things and drive myself damn crazy trying to plan out the whole week in 3 minutes. I don't know. So, yeah, I like this.
Leave me alone with me. I'm like, doors this bigger. inside the mirror. Wait, hold up, shit, it's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? And why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. So how's the rap life? Do people enjoy your music? Or you still spitting that bullshit to destroy the youth with? Be honest, you live in the shadow with Joyner Lucas.
Are you still spitting that shit to destroy the youth with? Okay, so I guess I'll have to go back and watch and see exactly what, but apparently his other songs are harmful to kids, or he's saying things that he shouldn't say, and maybe he's trying to change that.
Or you still spitting that bullshit to destroy the youth with? Be honest, you live in the shadow with Joyner Lucas. You jealous? I know that you are. My point is proven. What the fuck happened to you? You was spitting so cold. You was the ill minor Hopsin on the list with the ghosts. Then you fell off. You should've took a different approach. I hate to say it, but you'll never be like Kendrick or Cole, nigga. It's fun.
Okay, so that is his conscience talking to himself and basically telling him you're not as good as the rest of these guys out here. What's the point? Why even try? You're not as good as they are. You're never going to be as good as they are. Self-doubt. Nothing positive in here about his past whatsoever. So but it's all in his head. It's all in his head. This is like the devil in his head.
That isn't fair, Marcus. I'm hoping that God will answer your prayers, Marcus. But even if he does, the chances are rare that you'll have hands in the air headlining Madison Square Garden. Nigga, put the mic down, don't you fight this fight. Cause you the corny rapper only weird white kids like. So every time the blogs post you, the comments gon' roast you. I would rather be dead than be caught living in your shoes. Wait, hold up, I'm tripping.
Wow. Okay, so that was like a little battle rap scene. He was kind of bouncing and hopping around like Eminem, actually. But again, he's battling himself in his head, thinking that he's not good enough, thinking he'll never be as big as these other guys. And like I said, I heard he quit or took a break there for a while, and he come back and did Lost with NF, which was fire, by the way. I can't react to it, or it wouldn't be a first reaction because I've already seen it, but I might do it anyway. Anyway, this storyline or whatever you want to call it, this is very much like an Eminem song, or not Eminem, sorry, NF. But well, I don't know what else to say about that. You get it. So.
Hands in the air, headlining Madison Square Garden. Nigga, put the mic down, don't you fight this fight. Cause you the corny rapper only weird white kids like. So every time the blogs post you, the comments gon' roast you. I would rather be dead than be caught living in your shoes. Wait, hold up, I'm tripping. Folks wrong with me, I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? And why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up, please stop. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? And why do I feel it? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Alright, I got an idea. I'll tell you how it works. It's gonna sound a little outrageous, but hear me out first. Turn your phone off for 2 weeks and start an outburst of worried family members, which leads to a local town search. And when they find you, you dead inside of your crib with a letter that says goodbye to your kid. But you don't get to.
Wow. I'm gonna go back and listen to that again. It's basically telling him just disappear off the face of the earth. Stay in your room and rot and die unless you're going to do something about it. Don't talk to your family members. Maybe somebody will find you. Yikes.
Off for 2 weeks and start an outburst of worried family members, which leads to a local town search. And when they find you, you dead inside of your crib with a letter that says goodbye to your kid. But you don't get to see him anyway, cause your ex is wildin' and shit. So in his little head, it's like you already died. It's a trip. While you reside in heaven or hell, whichever side that it is, your baby mom's will regret the shit she never tried to get fixed. If you're alive, chances are she'll never try to repent. I'm just trying to show you ways to exercise your revenge. All you want is love, right? Well, you gon' have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the walls. I mean, it has to hit the blogs, and all your fans will get involved, and you'll be missed because people don't.
Okay. So yeah, his conscience is basically telling him what's the point? Just kill yourself. But wow, this is pretty deep. It's pretty deep.
Besides your revenge, all you want is love, right? Well, you gon' have to get some balls. Shoot your fucking brains out until they splat against the walls. I mean, it has to hit the blogs, and all your fans will get involved, and you'll be missed, cause people don't know what they have until it's lost. Hug your dad and kiss your mom before this transition is done into the new life. Your current one is trash, it isn't fun. Yeah, everybody got problems, and we all fighting this big war, but your problems are different. You got nothing to live for. Wait, hold up. Oh no. Fuck's wrong with me? I can't leave me alone with me. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I fear him? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror. Wait, hold up. Please stop. It's got control of me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm like, who is this nigga? Why do I fear him? It couldn't be clearer. The man inside the mirror.
What I'm thinking, what you're thinking is not the important thing. We are alive right now. That is the important thing.
Yeah, so he doesn't know himself. He hasn't figured himself out, and he's really battling in his head if it's worth all the effort and trying. Does he even need to be here? Does he have enough to feel like he needs to be here? This is a very deep song. I don't really know how to explain it, but I do understand what he's saying.
It is important that you focus on this fundamental sense of aliveness with… What I'm thinking, what you're thinking is not the important thing. We are alive right now. That is the important thing. It is important that you focus on this fundamental sense of aliveness within you. And then you will see there is a natural distance between you and your thought process. Once you create a little space between you and your mind, between you and your body, this is the end of suffering. Don't identify any thought as negative, because it's just a thought.
You even see the looks in their faces there. His conscience is confident, strong, the way he's looking. He's confused, and kind of like me doing this reaction. He's confused and not confident, and looks worried and anxious. And then
between you and your body, this is the end of suffering. Don't identify any thought as negative, because it's just a thought.
See, look at their faces. Same guy, but look at his conscience. His conscience is looking at itself like, come on, man. Get out of whatever you're in. And wow, this is deep. I really like this.
Who told you it's negative? It's just a thought. You're making it up, maybe you like it. What's the problem? If you understand it's just a thought, it has no power. If you think it's a reality, then it destroys you.
Man, nice. I like the way that ended. He blew his conscience up. Like get the hell away from me. Quit living in my mind. Quit controlling me. It's time for you to go. So I guess he's back. That's what it sounds to me like. He's back. I hope he has more music out. I wanna check out more. I really enjoyed that. Oops, sorry. Okay, so that was Hopsin. Alone With Me. I'd never seen it before, so sorry I stuttered my way through it the way I did, and I hope I picked up everything I was supposed to pick up, and I hope I explained it right. Well, I did explain it right because that's what I heard. So, but that's the reaction for today. I think I'm going to do another Hopsin, but yeah, depression and your conscience and self-positivity, self-doubt, which that whole video was about self-doubt until the very end, which I love the way it ended, because you can't live with that anxiety and not feeling good enough, and I'm never going to be as good as this person, or is never going to be as good as that person. You can only be the best self that you can be. You can be your best self. That's all you can be. No, don't try to compare yourself to everybody. You just be the best that you can be, and everything else will take care of itself. But anyway, that's the reaction for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't stutter too much through it, but like I said, that's the first time I'd really ever listened to Hopsin except for NF Lost, so I might get better. I might not get better. I don't know. I'm having fun. Y'all have a good night. I'm out. Peace.